Hi, everybody. I'm Hub Arkush, along with Nate Atkins, reporting for Pro Football Weekly. We are at the Chicago Bears organized team activities in the suburbs just north of Chicago, but taking a look at the bigger picture in the NFL right now and going to the Big Apple, New York. Ryan Fitzpatrick had been silent most of the spring. He spoke out just the other day, though, said that he definitely hopes to remain a New York Jet. What he did not say, Nate, is he's coming off his contract demands of $15 to $17 million a year, which is what starting quarterbacks in the NFL get these days. And the Jets have said they're not moving off the roughly $8.5 million a year that they've offered him.
Yeah, and that's a huge gap to try and bridge right now. I mean, they're offering him half of what he's asking for, but at the same time, he's running out of options here. And we've talked about that. The other teams have filled their spots at quarterback, whether that's Denver getting Paxton Lynch, whether that's the Browns getting Robert Griffin III. Obviously, the Eagles and Rams getting their guys, and he's got to realize at some point, as much as he wants to make money off this big year he had, the most touchdowns in Jets franchise history, he's 33 years old. He wants to come back and play. We all know it, and at some point, I think we all expect him to finally see him back there.
Well, and the problem with this negotiation is both sides seem to have taken unreasonable positions. We wrote about this in The Way We Hear It a week or two ago. Of the 23 NFL quarterbacks not playing on their rookie contracts, only two, Tyrod Taylor and Mark Sanchez, if he's the starter in Denver, are making less than $16 million a year. The average starting quarterback in the NFL on a veteran contract is making $17 million. I'm not sure how the Jets explain to Fitzpatrick or the rest of the guys in that locker room why they're doing this. We know they're doing it because they can, and they're probably going to win, but are they sending the wrong message to the rest of their ball club?
Yeah, you'd think so. I mean, obviously they want to show faith in the weapons that they have, bringing Matt Forte in on a free agent contract. They've got Brandon Marshall and Eric Decker, so it is a great situation, but there's no way you can look at that team that's ready to contend for the playoffs, should have made it last year had they not laid an egg in Week 17 and say, we're going to go out there with either Geno Smith or Christian Hackenberg and win in this division. And so it's just a little unrealistic for them to try and get that across, and I can see why Fitzpatrick and certainly other players on that team would be a little bit miffed by that.
All right, Nate, we've got one other breaking story, and Nate spends a lot of time with the AFC North for Pro Football Weekly. Tyler Eifert spent most of his first couple years in the league in the trainer's room, had a breakthrough season in 2015 with 13 touchdowns, gets banged up at the Pro Bowl, thought to not be serious. Turns out the ankle is bad. He's having surgery today, as we report, on Wednesday, and is going to miss the start of the season. At some point, you have to wonder if Tyler Eifert isn't one of those guys who never is able to fulfill his incredible potential.
Absolutely. He's already missed 19 games in just 3 years, and you're right, he's got so much potential. We saw that last year, 13 touchdowns. He's the perfect safety valve for a team with A.J. Green outside, and they're really going to need him this year with Mohamed Sanu out of town, with Marvin Jones out of town. They got some more less proven guys in there to make up for that, but Hugh Jackson's not there. Tyler Eifert's a guy, Andy Dalton, coming off a career year and an injury, is going to want to lean on, but right now, I mean, the operative word with him is just to get him healthy and to get him out there and see if he can even be on the field, because right now it's just bad luck after bad luck for him.
Story now, how much time will Eifert miss? For the details and for all the breaking news around the NFL, stay right where you're at, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at ProFootballWeekly.com.